Hi Aquarius, welcome to your November Tarot and Oracle card reading. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lisa Saliba and I am a CTC therapist and a Reiki therapist. Today I'll be reading your recent past energy, your present energy, and your course of action and your outcome energy. But for those who have tuned in for the first time, usually I meditate before I pre-shuffle, and I have a message for you, my beautiful Aquarians. I have to write it down so I don't forget. So it's only a very short message, and it's making your mark. I heard making your mark. And I saw a plane, so some of you may be travelling. And I heard the name Conrad. So it could be a first name, it could be a surname, some sort of family name. It could be a street name, it could be the name of a book, it could be the name of anything, a building. But I was confused at that. I didn't know what that meant. So if you're watching, it could grab, the whole purpose of it is to grab your attention, obviously. But Conrad, I just heard Conrad. Take it as it. I've never come across that name myself. I don't know anybody's name. I don't know anybody named Conrad. I know it's common for some other people. I have heard it before, of course, but I don't know anybody named Conrad. Maybe one day I will. Okay, let's get started. Today I'll be using the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck. And followed by the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, which is beautiful to clarify. And I've got other oracles so to use afterwards. And let's get started with your recent past, my beautiful Aquarians. You have the Hierophant in your recent past, okay? Sorry, that was my pen that just dropped. A Hierophant talks about ethics, traditions. Okay, some of you may have gotten engaged or married, or I don't know, any other ceremonies. Like if it would have been hard in COVID to have a First Holy Communion or a christening or anything like that, because they didn't allow those ceremonies to happen. So it could have something to do with your belief system, of how you've been brought up when it comes to traditions and ethics, and basically your perceptions and your belief systems. I think this will come under. But some of you may have gotten married in your recent past. If so, congratulations, Aquarius. But this may have something to do with your belief system, whether this is talking about, sorry, I'm just getting the energy here, Aquarius, whether this is talking about your spiritual growth, whether something has evolved, but it's upright, but this is upright, something hasn't changed. If this was in reverse, something would have changed within your vicinity. You would have released those traditions, but maybe you were celebrating something Maybe you saw a family member. I don't know, because this is talking about ethics, traditions, and structure. Sorry, structure. So this could be about business. Sorry, Aquarius. It's at the end of the day, so bear with me. I'm a little bit tired. Energy work for you. Yeah, structure as well. So not only about traditions, structure you were dealing with. Thinking about your priorities maybe. And maybe within this COVID time, within lockdown, you were going over things that needed to be done. Okay. You may be dealing with a Taurus. This is Taurus energy, motherly energy, very nurturing. Yes, some of you may have given birth. Congratulations if you've given birth to a baby. But yeah, if you're putting your business in order or starting a business or even completing something, just putting things in order. To clarify this, you have the peacock. The peacock is a very brave, very compassionate, very kind energy. Okay, you know what I just heard now? I'm Still Standing, that song by Elton John. I'm still standing. Yeah, because I see very brave. It's just like when I see a kookaburra too. It's that stance. It's the way that composure, the way they handle themselves. Yet very gentle too. So it's that energy. Can move on with life, have that nice flow, no matter what comes their way. Okay? And you have that, Aquarius. In your present energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles. What beautiful energy. Pentacles are all about health, wealth, and abundance. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay? But aces are all about, they're aligned with the magician. Okay? They're all about planting that seed and giving birth to something new. They're about creativity. Okay? So that's what the magician is all about. Okay? Planting that seed. Creativity. All right? And this is all about opportunity, abundance. Pentacles all about abundance, health, wealth, and abundance. Okay. Somebody may be offering you, I don't know, a job, promotion. Okay. This could be love as well, but sometimes when it's love, you'll see the Ace of Cups more than likely when it's love, but it could be love. But this could be you starting anew with a creative idea, Aquarius, planting that seed in your head. Or you could have support from somebody else. Somebody could recognize your efforts. And offer to collaborate. Underneath that, in your present energy, you have the Nine of Wands. Now, Wands is fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's all about creativities, journeys. Okay, and yes, with the Nine of Wands, this is like I'm the last man standing here. I'm protecting my wands. But it also talks about, unfortunately, some delays. It could be within a project, something that you're starting in your present energy. Okay, something that's been offered to you. There may be a delay or two, something that you're working on. Okay. Sometimes we get frustrated, but this is talking about your perseverance. You keep on going, Aquarius, because that's just your energy. You persevere. And you're very structured too. You've got that work ethic. That's what it's talking about too with this, your work, your ethics, your work ethic. With the Hierophant. Underneath that, you've got the spider to clarify. Now, the energy of the spider, this talks about Spirit is saying, don't only think of the outcome. Okay, with this energy of the spider, it's very relaxing. Think about the progression. Enjoy all of your achievements. You know, as they say, roads are for journeys, not the destination. And that's what this is really all about, you know, enjoying the progress. Each day, each hour is that achievement, enjoy the creativity. And that's what the spider is trying to remind you. There's no rush. There's no rush. And what's meant for you shall never pass you by, Aquarius. I keep on reminding everybody, and every day I have to remind myself that. I have to remind myself every day to be patient. That what's for me shall never pass me by. For your course of action, you have the King of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is either your energy or the energy of somebody around you. But the King of Pentacles, it's a leadership quality. It could be male or female. It doesn't matter. The King is very mature. It's a very mature energy. And this is a very humble person. It's the kind of person to go out and help their neighbour, so to speak. Could be a fatherly figure. But with the King of Pentacles, there is support there. Whether you're supporting somebody else or somebody else is supporting you. With that King of Pentacles, Pentacles, health, wealth, abundance. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, a fellow earth sign. It doesn't have to be. Or as I said, vice versa, you could be helping this other person. But this is under your course of action. So, Spirit is saying either you have come to this spot or to take advantage of this help. Somebody may be helping you in this leadership situation, or maybe somebody is offering you a promotion or support. Or maybe this is your beautiful energy, as I said. Their leadership qualities in a leadership role. Underneath that, you've got the star. Yeah, the star is talking about faith, hope, and trust. Things may be moving, but they'll be moving slowly. You need to put your faith and trust in the universe. Let it flow. It's beautiful. You will gain the recognition. And with the bear, underneath in your course of action, you got the bear energy. And now the bear energy talks about transformation. You're going through a spiritual growth. Okay, you're coming out of the winter season. Okay, where you've been locked up inside doing some spiritual, where you've been doing some spiritual work, inner work, when it's bear season. Now the bear is saying that the bear's coming out. The bear's coming out to play, so to speak. It's time. Spirit is saying in your course of action, it's time. It's time for you either to be the leader, take charge of your life, to support somebody else, or to accept the support, accept the promotion. To gain that confidence, it is time. Accept the Ace of Pentacles, accept the opportunity. Take it with both hands. But you need to, this card also represents patience. You need to be patient. Because this was next to, the star card was next to the Nine of Wands. And Wands was represents delays. The Nine of Wands was saying that there's going to be a delay, but you need to be patient as well. Okay, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Okay, while you're in this process, okay, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but it's still time for you to get out there. Okay, don't give up. That's what the bear energy, not to give up. Okay, this is just a slow progress. It happens in divine timing. All right, when you think something's not going to happen, have faith, have, trust. Okay. The outcome, you got Aquarius, are the Four of Pentacles. Now, this person is hanging on tightly to these pentacles. This may mean you or somebody else around you is hanging on tightly to their ideas, to their creative ideas or inspirations or something like that. Sort of, you feel like you need to not to share maybe with your co-workers or something like that. Hanging on very, very tightly. This card sometimes don't shoot the messenger. Maybe somebody around you could be a bit of a hoarder, but it's not for all. Only that 1% of you. But yeah, you're holding on to something close to your chest. And it could be a secret. Maybe somebody's holding on to a secret as well. As I said, it could be creative ideas. You have, I'm trying to get the energy, sorry, the Fool card in the reverse in your outcome. The Fool is all about endings and new beginnings and taking that leap of faith, okay, going on that new journey, okay. With this in reverse for some of you, for very little of you, it could be fear of change. For some of you, there could be a person around you taking advantage of you, maybe stopping you from moving forward. Yeah, maybe stopping you from moving forward. There could be somebody around you, whether it's a co-worker, whether it's a family member. It may be unintentional, but maybe stopping you from moving forward. Maybe you feel that you need to do something for your family. Maybe you feel like you need to be there for a family member. Instead of moving forward with your dreams and your maybe you feel like you need to be there for somebody. Obligations. That's where the Hierophant comes in, the traditional way of thinking, the sacrifices that people tend to make on a daily, basis. It's the way that you've grown up, where you make that sacrifice for somebody else. This is for some of you. And you put them ahead of yourself. It's like clockwork. I can't explain it. And that's what you're doing for some of you. Okay, you've got the bee underneath. Now the bee is a very delightful energy, very hard-working. The bee is that they can work as a team. They're very delightful energy. They're very happy until this came out in the reverse too. Until when the bee is overworked, overly tired, they tend to sting. Okay, so they're not so pleasant. So this can be a result of you, if you get taken advantage of, if somebody around you is secretive, or maybe you're keeping something close to your chest, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody around you is being secretive, and maybe you are being taken advantage of, because this came out in the reversed. Okay. Maybe you're working too hard in your outcome here. It's time for you to stand back and think. Maybe when I saw the plane in my meditation, it's time for you to take a break. And if the borders, I don't know when the borders will be open, or or when you're free to drive or travel within your country. Wherever you are, it's different. Maybe it's time for you to take a break. But I also heard making your mark in my meditation. Maybe for some of you, if you're working in a company, maybe if you're thinking about leaving, if you've been treated unfairly, maybe it's time to make your mark. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's time for you to speak up. If you feel you've been treated unfairly, or overworked or whatever, it's time for you to use your throat chakra and just speak up. Otherwise, nothing will change. Okay? So it's different for all of you. But yes, I do see leadership qualities. Whether that's your energy or somebody coming in to offer you support, or somebody could come in to offer you a promotion. But remember, Aquarius, to have that balance in life and be cautious of the people that are around you. To clarify, please, for November 2021 for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, for their recent past, present energy, course of action and outcome. For their recent past, please, for Aquarius, for November 2021, for their recent past, please. Thank you for your patience, Aquarius. Thank you. For their present, thank you. For their course of action, for their course of action, please. For the course of action, thank you, Spirit, and for their outcome, for Aquarius. Thank you. Truly grateful. Thank you. Okay, the first one, answering the call. The time is now. In your recent past. Okay, very brave. Maybe you had some sort of new job and you answered the call, a new opportunity, a new job, or something. Could have been anything. Maybe it was an idea in your head and you acted, and that was the time. Yeah, Spirit was saying the time is now. Maybe you saw a sign. You heard a sign. Maybe it was something that somebody said. Okay. Or something that you read online or in a book. Yeah, it's time to follow the signs. Finding a sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Yes. Sorry, this is beautiful. Yeah, finding where's the best place to... Where is your temple? It could be anywhere. It could be within your home. Could be outside. Just whether you like to meditate. There are different ways of meditating. People think it's just the one way, and it isn't. People think you need to sit down on the floor with your legs crossed and the tips of your fingers. No, that's not true. We're in the year 2021, that is not true. It was only when back in the day when it first started, when they didn't have chairs and that they had no choice but to sit on the floor, and that's where it all began. So you don't need to sit on the floor to meditate. And you don't even need to chant. Okay, so whatever you feel in how you need to open yourself to spiritual source, whether you need to pray or I don't know, go for your walks or lay on the grass or, swim in the water or float in the water. Wherever you feel, or meditate in your room or just journal. You do that. You're encouraged to do that. Okay? Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. How beautiful. Look at that. Spirit is saying under course of action, you are always protected and cherished by the angels. Never fear. See? What's meant for you shall never pass you by. The angels, Spirit, they have a plan for you. Okay? They have a plan for you. So never fear. Underneath your outcome, wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. If you see the world as a magical place, yes, magic will come back to you if you see the world as a magical place. What you believe to be true usually comes true. Okay? What we perceive in other people, how we look at other people. If you see the good in somebody, then you'll see them as beautiful. If you open a book, if you open up your journal and write down all the good qualities about a certain person rather than the negative, because let's face it, there's goodness in us, but there's also an ugliness quality about us as well. Okay, so if you write down the good should overcome the bad. If you only choose to look at the good. Okay? That depends if the person is in prison or not. Okay? All right. I shouldn't laugh at that because that's not very funny. Alrighty. My dearest Aquarians, one more. Thank you for your patience. Have I missed out on anything? No. Okay, I've got the goddess. Oh, that came out straight away. Do you think I should take that? Let's see what this is. This came out straight away. Water. Now, I'm going to test something. You got water, right? I'm going to test something. I'm going to shuffle this again, see whether it comes out. All right. I shouldn't test you. All right. Let's see, dear Spirit. For Aquarius, can you please clarify this spread for my beautiful Aquarians for their recent past, present energy, course of action, and outcome? For Aquarius, November 2021, please. For Aquarius, November 2021, some clarification for my beautiful Aquarians for their recent past, present energy, course of action, and outcome for this spread. Health, wealth, abundance. Too many. Let me see. One more time. Earth. 16. You You got earth here. You got earth, and the other one you got water. That came out straight away. I'm going to read earth because I was asking spirit. Beautiful. Look at that. It seems like she's pregnant. Looks like fertility. Okay. Sorry, won't be long. Earth, empowerment message. Being grounded, slowing down, and remaining present in your body is the message the Greek goddess Gaia has for you right now. Perhaps you've spent too much time in your head lately and have not taken as good care of yourself as you would have liked. Get into a rhythm, make sure you get enough sleep, commit to spending more time in nature, and eat sustainability. With conscious awareness. The goddess Gaina, I don't even know how to pronounce the goddess. The earth mother of all life invites you to pay attention to your body, for you are a creature of the earth as well as spirit. You are a part of this living earth, which is a foundation for all of life that has a physical form. What form does your life take? This is the perfect time to take a closer look to ensure you're happy with it. You're also asked to examine the foundation of what you are building now. Does it feel solid and stable? Now is the perfect time to focus on stability and, Aquarius, and security, ensuring you move forward in a grounded way. The goddess reminds you that the earth is the playground for conscious manifestation, so be respectful of this truth. Alignment message. When you scatter your energy and allow fear to take root, you can become ungrounded or out of touch with your environment. You become disconnected from your true nature as spiritual being having a human experience. The need now is to look at the cracks in the foundation of the life you've built. When even one aspect of your life is out of alignment, it affects everything else. Ground yourself with Gaia, the Earth Mother. She wants you to enjoy creating the world you live in. Your alignment task is to take a fearless inventory of where, how, and with whom you live your life. Is your energy draining from the choices you are making? Are you physically exhausted? Do you accept less than your value? Your efforts must now be Your efforts must now be to repair the foundation of your life and begin again. You will be so thrilled with the results and wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The goddess Gaia is supporting your every move. Wow. And this is just talking about what we were talking about with the bee. Being cautioning about your energy, being careful about your energy. This bee is overworked, very tired. Somebody taking advantage of you there. Okay? And the spider. Living within the moment. Rejoicing in your successes. Celebrating in the moment. Celebrating your progress. Okay? Well, I hope that helped you, Aquarius. Sorry for the delays, and take care. I hope you have a fantastic month, and see you next time. Bye.